So the year was 2024. As at then, we had been married for 2 years and thought that it was time to procreate. Interestingly, the month we decided to get to work was the month we got pregnant. How good is that? We were excited and nervous at the same time. We started choosing baby names and deciding on what bedroom would be the baby's bedroom. Well, few weeks down the line, I started experiencing these terrible abdominal cramps. It was so bad that my husband had to take me to the hospital. That was 1 a.m. in the morning. On our way to the emergency, we had to stop twice because I was throwing up. It was such a bad experience. When we arrived at the emergency at the hospital, they did some blood tests and asked how old the pregnancy was. When all the questions were coming in, we just knew that something was wrong. The doctor explained that my HCG levels were low. So HCG is a hormone used to monitor early pregnancy, and it usually rises in the early weeks. Unfortunately, mine wasn't progressing as it should. That was when they announced that the pregnancy was not continuing. That was the worst news on that day. Being pregnant for the first time and wondering what we did or what we didn't do. It was a whole lot of feelings and emotions. Eventually, we learned that it is actually very common. People don't just talk about it much. Did you know that 1 in 4 pregnancies can end in miscarriage? Some losses actually happen so early that people don't realize that they were pregnant. It could be in the form of heavy period or a late period. So the fact that it is common didn't change the fact that we were disappointed and it was an emotionally draining period for us. If you can relate or know someone who has experienced this, you can tell us in the comment section. Do you know the worst part? We were expecting the HCG levels to return to 0, of course, because the pregnancy was not progressing as it should. Guess what? This embryo refused to go and refused to stay. Our HCG level was the same for weeks. It got to a point the doctors were considering surgery just to prevent complication. So we were dealing with the loss as well as potential surgery. Just the thought of going into the surgical room for this was a lot to deal with as inexperienced people. This brings lots of questions to mind. How did we go through it? How did we support each other? And how did the matter get resolved? Stay close and you'll find out. Alright, bye.